Hey everybody, it's Megan. Welcome to my channel, and today we're doing a plan with me in my Hobonichi weeks from August 17th through the 23rd, which should be this current week. I'm filming this on Tuesday because I didn't have enough time on Monday to do the editing or voiceover, but I did actually plan this on Monday originally. The kit that I'm using is from Sticker Guru. It's a Hobonichi Weeks kit, which unfortunately they no longer sell this format. They don't sell any Weeks kits on their site anymore. So this might be representative of the foiling that they do, which I actually think that they do a nice job with foiling, and the paper that they use, which is a standard matte paper is what it looks like. I did get that kit, I think, on like final clearance, like no more Hobonichi kits. So it was definitely discounted, but it still turned out really nice. Here's what my layout from last week looked like, and I really like how it turned out. Even though the washi did not come with the kit, it fit the stickers perfectly, and I really love that. And I just like how, like last week, I filled everything out. It was very full, very complete. It makes my heart happy to see a spread like that. Hopefully, this week will be similar. The format that I'm using is basically the same. I'm of the mind of if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And for me, this way of laying down stickers and organizing the pages of my Hobonichi is very functional for me. So honestly, for these plan with me's, it's more of a me just talking to you all and chatting rather and you getting to see me lay down different stickers from different kits or pull in different washi and leftover stickers rather than see a different format. So hopefully that's okay. Let me know your thoughts on that. Do you want me to talk about what I do each week for the stickers? Like here, I cut off the edge of the stickers because since the pattern is on the entire page, I use that extra sticker paper as a divider, which I really like how it turned out. But other than that, I'm basically just using all the stickers that come with the kit. So like I said, let me know if you want me to actually talk about my process and my thinking of how I'm laying down stickers and organizing the layout, or if you just like me to chat. Today I think is going to be just more of a chatting sort of thing, and also hoping that the audio records, because this is like the millionth time I feel like that I've recorded this voiceover, and about half the times the audio hasn't recorded. So fingers crossed this one's recording, or it's picking up the audio. Oh, one of the things I wanted to mention with this kit, and I have really mixed feelings about this kit because it looks so beautiful laid down. I really love the vibrant colors, the pinks, the little pop of orange in contrast with the turquoise and the blues. But the blues are so dark that when it gets to the boxes where you actually write in the appointments and detail like your schedule, you can't actually see it, especially not with the ink that I'm using. So you'll notice that I change pens like 4 times trying to find an ink that'll show up against that dark blue. I know I could have used a white gel ink pen, but I didn't have one nearby and I didn't want to have to go digging through my pen drawer to find one. So just something to be aware of if you're choosing a sticker kit that has similar dark colors. Just pay attention to where the dark color placement is, especially if it's like a whole pattern like this, because some of those functional stickers I feel like lost their functionality. Here's another example of where I'm using those extra thin strips of stickers as dividers, and then I also realized that there's a really long strip included in this kit, so I end up using it differently later on. But I'm just using these dividers strips that were between the washi as actual dividers to split the right side of my page into thirds. So I really like how that turned out. I thought that looked really good. The headers that we have going on here, so I have the weekend sticker between Friday and Saturday on the left side of the page. On this right side of the page that I'm currently working on, I have this week in the script sticker at the very top. That's going to mark my top 3. Then I have a divider. Then I have to do with the block lettering and the square header. And then I'm going to have another divider and then my habit tracker. Since the kit only has 2 trackers, I used these trackers to really focus in on like the 2 things during the week that I wanted to focus on and haven't been doing very well at, which is journaling and reading. And here's where I realize that the ink isn't going to show up. So I end up pulling out this Simply Gilded pen from the Simply Gilded washi subscription box. And I think it's a gel ink and just like a thicker tip, like a 0.7. So it shows up a little bit better. And then I just go back to writing in the rest of my habit tracker. Do you guys track your habits? I think we talked about this a very long time ago, like a year ago, the last time that I was filming consistently. And I think I had asked like what you all track for your habits, or what kind of habits you track. So I wrote down AM routine and PM routine. AM routine, I actually break down into my different habits, which is meditation, AM water, and that sort of thing. But I accidentally wrote it down as something I'm tracking this week, so I'm tracking it this week. And then right around here, I ran out of ink in that Pen Gems pen, so I pulled out this Pen Gems pen, which, fun fact, this is the oldest Pen Gems pen that I have, and it's one of the ones that has the little penguin image on the top of the barrel, whereas all the other ones just say Pen Gems on the part that the clip part. So I guess you could say this is my most prized pen. I don't know. It's actually not my favorite pen. Like, I really like it. It's my first pen, but I have other pens that I actually like a little bit more. But it is really pretty, especially on screen now that I'm looking at it. So the ink that I'm using, I think, is a little bit different than the one in the previous pen. I still think it's a 0.4 gel ink, but it's a different brand. The refill is, and I don't know what that brand is. So I don't think you can tell on camera, but in person you can kind of see there's a little bit of a difference in how dark the ink comes out. And I'm just putting down the to-do list now. I decided to not go crazy. Last week I put down all the stars because I just really liked how the stars were cut out. But this week my schedule has changed for work, and I'm working more hours this week and into the future, so I just know I'm not going to be able to get as much stuff done. So I'm not going to try to fill in all the space with these checklists. The checklists are really cute though. I like how the pattern creates a lighter and a darker side. And so I do have some checklists that are left over, which I can use to add on later on if I do have more than 16 tasks throughout the week, which sometimes I do if I am writing a lot of emails. So, at the very top of the page, I did use the headers with the block lettering that say urgent on the far left for my schedule and my appointments, and then this week for my daily log. And then that half box, or maybe it's actually like a 2/3 size box, I used to indicate that my husband was teaching Monday morning. Actually a change. I wasn't teaching, but he was. It was the beginning of the term, and he said that he would help out. So I wanted to mark that. So the other little square box on Tuesday is to mark our dog's grooming appointment that now that it's Tuesday evening when I'm doing this voiceover, she's already had. She has like a whole lot less hair and she looks so much cuter, and she probably smells better too. So I'm excited she got groomed. That's pretty much the only thing that's going on this week. There is a little exclamation point on Friday to mark that it's payday. And then I went ahead and just put that long divider strip on the right side as a border, and I really like how that turned out. Last thing for the stickers is I just cut down the sticker paper so that it fit into the cover a little bit better. But that's pretty much it. And now I'm just filling in my schedule. So I think I might have mentioned this a little bit earlier in This voiceover, I'm not really sure anymore because, like I said, I have done this voiceover a million times, but I'm now working 6 hours a day during the week instead of 5 hours a day like I was doing previously, like last week and for the last 5 months. So I'm a little bit tired and a little bit slap happy, which is why you have this stream of consciousness coming out of me. But Tuesdays, I also work an extra hour with a private lesson with a student. And so I end up working 7 hours today. And my schedule changed. So instead of having 2 hours for lunch and a nap, I now have 45 minutes to wake myself up again before my second half of classes. I'm excited though because the students are new, like they're different students than what I've had previously. And so it'll be nice to have that change to who I'm interacting with and what I'm trying to teach them. So like I said, I am excited about that. And as I mentioned, I'm just filling everything in. And that's pretty much it. No plans for the weekend yet. That might come as the week progresses. And you can see here I'm trying to use that Simply Gilded pen to write in the appointments in a way that's a little bit easier to read. And it's a little bit better in person, but not by much. So my goal this week is to try and be productive, like super productive, despite having to work more hours. So I wanted to go ahead and write down a bunch of stuff that I have planned and need to do in my to-do list. It's a lot of grading class work and preparing for class, but then also going to the post office, that sort of thing, getting groceries done. I was actually really productive yesterday on Monday, which is one of the reasons why I didn't get this voiceover done, but really tired by the end of the day. So anyway, the top third of this page on the right side, I did want to reserve for my top three, which funny enough, I don't actually have three things that I need to do this week, at least not that I can think of. I only have one, which is that we're trying to switch the office with the baby's room. So right now all of our baby stuff is sitting in the living room space and just taking up space, and like the crib hasn't been put together or anything, so we have to switch everything out. So it's a little bit of a flip-flop. So that's it for the spread. Here's what it looks like for the week. Thanks so much for sticking around if you're still here. I'll talk to you down in the comments and see you in the next video. Hope you all have a great week. Bye.